Hey, ladies, how are you? Jenny Joy coming to you live from South Florida. As you join me right now, please say hello. Would love to know where you're joining me from. Also, if you're new to me, say new in the comment section. And of course, if you're on replay, hashtag replay, say replay in the comment section. So this is one of my favorite topics. I love to talk about this because I have this problem too. And they say new level, new devil, right? So want to talk to you guys about upper limit, right? Do you think you have an upper limit problem? And so what's the upper limit, right? What is it all about? So upper limit is basically we are stretching ourselves, we're getting out of our comfort zone, we're doing something that we have never done before, right? And it makes us uncomfortable. So it's basically a limit of our comfort zone. And all of us, we have a certain internal thermostat that there's a certain amount of joy, happiness, love we can accept. And if it goes that we're okay with, right? If it goes beyond that, we are very uncomfortable with this, and we are subconsciously going to start sabotaging ourselves, right? So we don't want to do that because we want happiness, right? And we want to be happy. And hi, Liz, thank you so much for joining me. Hey. Gonna wave. Love that little hand. All right, so how do you know if you have an upper limit problem? Okay, so I'm just gonna give you for example, you in your business, you made a lot of money this month like you have never made before, and suddenly, pretty shortly, something happened, right? For example, your car broke down, you have to fix it, or you have to take your dog to the vet, or something happened that made you to spend this money, right? Have you ever been there? Say yes in the comment section, because I'm guilty. I've been there, right? Hi, Ruth. Thank you so much for joining. Another example, if you are with a network marketing company, right, and you are stuck on the same rank for a long time, and you tried so hard and you work so hard, and you just don't know what else can you do? How can you move to that next rank, right? Like, what is going on? Or if you sign up, for example, you have certain people sign up, and the same amount that you thought, oh, I'm going to have more people this month. Well, somebody decided that I want to do it anymore. So situations like that, right? That keep you pretty much in the same place. That's upper limit problem, right? Another great example, if you found this amazing opportunity, you think, wow, this is awesome opportunity. I'm going to make so much money. This is absolutely amazing. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for joining. And then you start researching something negative, found on internet, whatever, about this opportunity, then try to figure out why this will not work for me, right? This is, we constantly sabotaging ourselves, right? If you can relate, that's okay. Guilty of that, right? And it was new level, they say new level, new devil, right? Constantly have to be aware of that. So that's not good, right? And also, like, most common example is like everything, you're doing great, you are having a great life, and suddenly you just noticing that you just start worried for no reason, really, just thinking what could or should or might have happened in the future that possibly will never happen again, right? Just that called an upper limit problem. So there is an amazing book by Gay Hendricks called The Big Leap. If you read the book, say book in the comment section. Would love to know your opinion about this book, because that's one of my favorite books. Highly suggest you to read it. And so what do we do, right? If we felt, yeah, that's me, definitely all of the above, or some of the that I mentioned, definitely had that happen, right? And it's like a pattern, right? And what do we do about that? How do we, because we want to live good lives, right? We don't want constantly worried. We don't want constantly sabotaging our success. So what do? Well, number one, okay, I just want to give you a great tip. Number one is awareness. You have to be aware of your patterns. You have to be aware that that's what's happening to you constantly, right? And awareness, it's already very, very important. It's already powerful. If you're aware, you empower, okay? Hi, Diane. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so you need to be aware, and because a lot of times we just live our lives on autopilot, right? We'll just react to people on autopilot, go every single day, we wake up, we do the same thing, the same routine, mostly on autopilot. So awareness is number one. Number two, which is very, very important, is to have a journal, guys. If you have a journal, just sit down with your journal and try to figure out, all right, like, what do I think holding me back, right? And it's a lot of times is your negative beliefs, right? The fears and negative beliefs that holding us back from childhood, that we really need to figure out how can we get rid of them, right? Like, what are those exact beliefs that we have that are stopping us? And by the way, I created another amazing course that are going to help you to find those limited beliefs and to eliminate them, called From Fear to Profit. If you are ready to find and eliminate your negative beliefs, say course in the comment section. I will make sure you get it, all right? So also ask yourself a question, right? How do I sabotage myself, right? Like, what are my patterns? Try to just write it down, try to see what's going on. And also ask yourself, what negative could happen if I reach this, if I will be constantly happy, if I don't have to worry about anything, if I have the amount of money that I truly deserve, right? That could also be fear of success, right? And it all starts with childhood. If we look back into our childhood and see, okay, well, what did you learn from your childhood? Maybe from your parents, grandparents, your caretakers, right? Like, what did you learn about the money, about the happiness, about rich people? And just try to figure this out. That, oh yeah, I know exactly, that's what I'm saying. Journaling is super important. I know exactly now why I constantly sabotaging myself, my success, right? So another very, very important point. So number three, right? The awareness, 1, 2, journal. Number 3, also, I want you to write down mantras. I love mantras. And I want those mantras to be part of you. If you have a morning ritual, by the way, those of you who have morning ritual, I want to know, say morning rituals in the comment section if you have it, because if you're not, I highly suggest you to start having it. It's really makes such a difference in my life, and I'm gonna make another video on that. So write down mantras, right? That I am worthy of joy, I'm worthy of happiness, I deserve success, okay? And very important to let's do it like twice a day for at least, let's say, you can start. And I know our subconscious going to be totally against all of that. It's like, no, I'm not writing anything down because it's annoying. Why do I have to write it, right? Again, self-sabotage, right? We don't want to do it, but it's so important. And the reason why 21 days, because we need to build a new habit, right? And in order for us to create a habit, it takes at least 21 days, right? Or more to really get into it. So in the morning, first thing in the morning, and before bed, I suggest you to write down those mantra affirmations and close your eyes and truly feel it with your body, embody it. Yes, I deserve success. Yes, I deserve joy. I'm worthy, okay? Super, super important, okay? Hey, Stephanie, Haley's morning rituals, perfect. Stephanie said, I'm working on a bullet journal now, and I'm going to add a mantra section. Perfect, wonderful, really, really good. Okay, so another awesome tip I want to give you. Oh my gosh, I love this one. So tip number 4, each time you see mirror, ladies, each time you see mirror, I want you to look in your reflection, look eyes with your reflection, and tell yourself, I mean, you don't have to say it out loud. If you're by yourself, great. Obviously, it's better. But if you're in front of people, you don't have to. I mean, it could be fun, right? Just say yourself that I am worthy of success, right? I am worthy of success. I will make this happen. All right? I want you to do that. Each time you see a mirror, which is first thing in the morning, right? Just make it as a habit, okay? And it's also so much fun. I love this exercise, all right? And number 5, I want you to write a script of your life. I want you to write a script in your notebook of the life where you are happy, that you feel that it's okay. It's okay to constantly be happy. You feel, well, basically, I talk a lot about it, about stepping into prosperous self, stepping into prosperous life that you truly meant to live, right? And just write down, like, who is she, right? She like, what kind of a habit she has, the same thing, and start acting as her. Also meditate on it, and constantly, it's all repetition, you know, it's all repetition. We need to create this. I'm saying it's so important to create these brand new habits that are going to help you, right? And it's totally okay. And the last thing I want to say is that do not be hard on yourself, right? Don't be hard on yourself, because I know a lot of times I'm hard on myself. And important to forgive ourselves, right? So hi Jenny, thank you for joining me. So I want to thank you so much, ladies, for joining me. If you found this video helpful, if you enjoyed this video, please add your teams or friends that might be interested in learning more about mindset. I'm going to have trainings like that. I'm going to have every Tuesday in our group, and I'm going to have trainings as well on my personal business page each other Thursday. So I'm just switch this up a little bit. So if you find it helpful, bring your friends who are interested in mindset, or maybe with an amazing companies, want to learn more how to succeed in your business, or also I'm super passionate about mindset. I believe mindset is number 1, right? And hey, Louise, love the tips. Need to hear this. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you very soon.